Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin. This is another installment of how nothing normal ever happens to me and why dresses are dangerous. I never dress up. It's amazing I even brought this thing in the van because I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. I just brought this, I don't know, in case I could trick some boy into buying my dinner while I was out driving around. Okay, here's what happened. A pretty cool opportunity fell into my lap. Now, I am still on the road, but I found out that, and I can talk about it now because, well, you'll find out why. So I find out that, like, the FBI is really pumping to find a new generation of agents. Now, I do not have a law enforcement background, but I am Team Blue, and I've worked with officers so much, and I thought, oh, that, maybe that could be like a really cool career change, and they go all over the world, and it's just, I've been there when, like, they're around, and it's super interesting, and they're highly intelligent people. So I start to go through the process, and I get invited to take the first test to become an FBI agent, and I'm like, oh, it's so cool. But I'm still on the road, so I've got to, like, take the test in a city that's not Wilmington. So thank God I had this dress, because it says wear, like, business casual. And I'm like, business casual to me is when I remember to put a bra on. Like, I'm not going to put on a suit. So I get up early this morning. Today's my test day. And I put on, whatever this is. And, I go to the gym first thing, like, work out my anxiety. And I took the pre-test at a truck stop in between two truckers. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm, like, practicing how I'm going to say Special Agent Roman. I'm, like, in it to win it, right? So just real quick before, and they tell you to be there 15 minutes before. It's the FBI, right? Like, want to make a good impression. Except when it's me. So I'm reading the thing on the treadmill, and it says, please do not forget to bring a printed copy of, like, all this stuff with you to the test center and a picture ID. I'm like, got my driver's license, I'm good, but I don't have a printer. Shit. And I thought, oh my God, who in 2019, like, actually prints out paper anymore? Look, I even curled my hair. I put in some effort in today. Anyway, so I thought, well, I'm just going to go and be like, yeah, I don't have a printer. I've been sleeping in a cargo van for 6 months. And then I thought, well, that might sound suspicious to the FBI. So I haul ass. Coming in on two wheels, because I don't have that much time until I have to be there, to the FedEx parking lot. Where am I? Can I prove my location? FedEx parking lot, where I am now. It's the only place I can think of that has a printer. And I run in there, and I'm, like, sweating bullets, and I'm this woman who does not get paid enough to listen to me talk. And I'm like, I have to be at a job interview, and I need this email printed. And she's like, ma'am, just email it to me, and I will print it. 55 cents later, plus tax, I get all my paperwork. Now, they tell you, because this is the FBI, like, you can't bring anything in there. Nothing. You bring yourself. And that's it. No pens, no phones, nothing. You bring your stupid piece of paper and your picture ID. So I put this dress, this dress has pockets. Pockets. I don't carry purses. I'm not a purse kind of girl. I own power tools, not purses. So I take my ID and I put it in my pocket, and I go pay for the paperwork, and I fly. It is rush hour traffic. I am hauling ass in a van in a city that I do not know, trying to get to this testing center so that I can become a special agent. And I, like, run up to the door, paper in hand. I get there, it's like serious inside, serious. And I'm telling myself, don't swear, don't make any inappropriate jokes, try to be professional. And I reach in my pocket, and I had dropped my license somewhere between the gym and here and the testing center. And I look at the clock, and I do not have enough time. I stare this woman in the face, and I'm like, I dropped my license somewhere. And she's looking at me like, and you want us to trust you with state secrets? Oh, I was mortified. I didn't have enough time, though. It was like, but I had to get in there, and you had to have a picture ID. What is the only thing that I have in the van that might help me get through this? Help me, Jesus. The passport that son of a bitch Dewey the Beagle ate that kept me from going to Canada. That Allison brought up in a little baggie as though this might help me somehow. This woman's like, look, if you don't have a picture ID, I cannot let you into an FBI test. So I go into the van and I pull this out. Meanwhile, in the center, in the room where everyone's waiting to take the test, and like everyone's all serious, you know, everybody is sitting waiting to go into the room. So I walk in the room, I walk back in there and I said, ma'am, this is the only thing I have. The dog ate my passport. Oh my God. I was so mortified. Shit, it didn't end there. No, of course it didn't. It's me. So she opens it up and I'm like, lady, what are you doing? Like at this point, I need you to just say, look, you know, we'll give you an extra 15 minutes at the end. She lays the pieces of the passport on the floor in front of all the other FBI hopefuls and starts to try to piece together my face, or what's left of it, that Dewey ate. And she's putting it together, each piece of the passport, and I'm mortified. I am so beyond mortified. And everyone, I can like hear them laughing, but not the laugh where like, you know, this is just funny. It's like they're laughing at me because this is pathetic. She pieces it together and she said, well, I think I can make enough out of it. I'll put a note in my chart. You can sit for the test. Thank God. But now I am spun like the Tasmanian devil. I mean, like my nerves are shot. I was nervous as it is. My ID is in some parking lot. I'm not sure where. I'm in a city I don't know. Someone's going to steal my identity. They're going to buy opioids and like, ah. I go in that test. I am a mess in a dress. Oh my God, I like couldn't even concentrate on the test. Then I found out like halfway through the test that there's a personality test. And I'm like, well, now I'm not going to get the job. Because I answered it honestly. And they're like, you know, takes orders from others. No. Gets well along with others. No. Has sympathy for others. No. I'm like, ugh, this is not going well. I get out of the test. It's like an hour and a half of hell. I fly back. I'm coming in on 2 wheels in a white van that looks like it kidnaps children through the downtown area, back to FedEx. I run in there and that woman who I had just poured my heart out to, you know, a couple hours earlier, she holds up this, my license. And she said, ma'am, you've been having quite a day. I'm like, girlfriend, you don't even know. You don't even know. So I got my license back. That is great. I get back to the van to shoot this little video and I get an email from the FBI that says you did not pass that exam. So I am not going to be an FBI agent. I think the story of the shit show of my not becoming an FBI agent was totally worth the whole experience. But I'll tell you what, this goes along with all the other crazy things that have happened to me. But I am not upset. I am not upset because like everything else that has just been insane that happens to me, when something this unusual happens, when something like this happens that kept me out of Canada, when something like this happens that keeps me out of the FBI, I don't fight it. I always consider that my guardian angel working overtime and saying, look, girlfriend, I know you've got all these ideas about things you want to do in this life, but that is not what I had in mind for you. And I know because we made you up here in heaven that you are stubborn as shit. So we are going to do everything possible to trip you up, to keep you from doing the thing that you don't need to be doing. You need to be doing something else. And when I got there and found out my ID was gone, and when she was piecing together the remnants of my face from Dewey-mageddon, I just said, you know what? We're not doing this. This is not meant to be. And obviously not, because I did not pass the exam. And I am not mad about it. So, the United States will have to be protected by someone else. And I'm going to get back to doing whatever I should be doing. Because Lord knows it is not testing for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. But I'm telling you, when people say that never happens, I say, hi, I'm never. I'm going to go take a Xanax, get a Coke Zero, and see some of my girlfriends here. I will talk to you all later.